the baddest, from the hood of Calabasas. My mama's rich, daddy's rich. Hope they die up quick, I'm getting paid.
All right, so we're just gonna record it like this. Darcy Diamond. Good morning.
Good morning.
It's early.
It is, and my throat hurts.
Oh no. All this wear and tear caught up with you.
Yeah, holy moly.
Where are we heading to?
The airport.
And it's 6:50.
Ew.
And
This will arrive in 26 minutes at 7:20.
so we have 26 minutes to chat about what happened.
Last night was on a whole new level.
Okay, yeah. Let's start backwards. Go ahead.
Well, last night
Yeah.
it was insane. It was intense. It's something I've never seen before, and it was the greatest thing ever.
It's funny because whenever I bring people to an event, they're like, "Oh my God, I want to keep coming to them." And last night was no different.
It was amazing. And my best friend took an Uber for an hour to come visit us and watch. And she thought it was amazing also.
Uh,
Watching dudes and chicks beat the shit out of each other with fucking um, light tubes and stuff, and there's blood everywhere.
there was a lot of blood. There was so much blood. And the cool thing is with the show was that there was a bunch of surprises. The body couldn't make it, so they needed a replacement for a death match wrestler against Big F and Joe, the British guy, who at the end of the night, what was he wearing?
Whitey tighties?
And what was he wearing on his feet in the hotel?
Oh, Crocs. Good old Crocs.
Yeah, and your friend was all about it. She's like, "Oh my God, look at him! He just got like destroyed, and he's wearing Crocs all
Yeah.
night."
You gotta be comfortable. Nice steez.
You know he does death matches barefoot.
Really?
Yeah,
Fuck, and all the tacks and shit that they put on the ground, I would die.
yeah, tacks, glass, everything. He's insane, and he's such a polite, nice British gentleman, mate,
Jesus.
almost like Jesus.
I couldn't, yeah, his beard and everything too. His beard and his long hair. I couldn't. Anything that pokes into my feet, I'm a baby.
Yeah, like I have diabetes, so I could like literally do those death matches. I'd be like, haha, later my feet fell off from infections.
Oh gosh, imagine gangrene.
My uncle just had one of his toes removed. They thought they were gonna remove his leg, but they saved his leg and just removed the toe. Crazy.
Crazy.
Well, there was that other British guy there, that Lou Nixon or something like that. That was a good-looking man. That was a really good-looking man.
Who?
See, I guess he didn't make an impact on this one over here.
I
So
don't know the names.
he was in the match with Drake. And he was a British dude that they were calling him either Tom Hardy, or they called him. He looked like
Oh,
Conor
I know
McGregor.
one.
Yeah,
I know one.
he looks like Conor McGregor. That's what he looks like.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He's like, and he wears like tights like Conor McGregor, except that dude takes a fucking glass like nobody. That
Yeah. Oh, was it the ring full of glass?
Yeah,
Like all the lights.
yeah.
Yeah.
That was crazy. That was
He does look like Conor McGregor, but not Tom.
Yeah.
I'd know if he looked like Tom Hardy. That's my number one.
That's your number one, Tom Hardy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's this guy was really cool. He was very polite, of course, like the Brits are, at least the two that are in XPW. But then there was a surprise that was supposed to fight Joe, and it was Dirty Ron McDonald.
He was a clown, a sick clown.
Yeah, very sick clown. It's for the funny thing is, when I first got there to set up, and I walk into the trailer, and I see him, and I'm like, I get this big smile on my face. I'm like, oh my fucking God, Ron is back. And I wasn't sure how the crowd was going to react, because, he had like fucking personal issues and shit, was a little bit in jail. Now he's not in jail, and looks like everything, all his legal issues went away. But Man, he came out. It was so cool because like I was so waiting for like that crowd response. And when he came out, people went fucking crazy. They're like, "Oh, welcome back, welcome back," because he like came through the crowd.
Yeah, I
It was
can't
like a
believe how he freaking smashed the light tubes off his face and started eating it.
That's right. That's right. At the end of the match, he was like eating the glass.
Yeah.
Yeah, biting into the light tubes. Insane. Yeah, and what's his name? Joe was like cutting his hand with a light tube, and
Yeah.
oh my god,
It
that
was
was.
insane.
Um, and then the other surprise was this guy, Atticus Koger, who's he's a champion in another promotion. And the funny thing is, we're like in the locker room, and because Jasmine and I all week were like, "What the fuck is it gonna be? What the fuck is it gonna be?" And we're just throwing names around, and then I'm in the locker room area, and he's not there. And all they're doing is all they're talking about is like, "Oh well, he'll be here soon. He'll be here." Because basically what they did was they kept him in a hotel room till it was time for him to show up, and he shows up and it's Atticus Koger, who's huge. He's a huge like indie deathmatch guy,
Yeah.
and it was pretty cool because like when he came out, I was like looking at people's reactions. The people who knew, they were like, "What the fuck? No way!" Like there were a couple of girls jumping up and down in the crowd. It was pretty interesting to see that. But what a great show, huh? What a and the women are so crazy as men.
Yeah. It was fucking insane.
But the main reason Darcy Diamond was at XPW was for Miss Extreme contest.
Which nobody won. Heh.
Everybody's a winner, Darcy. This is the new era, 2023. Everybody gets a participation trophy.
I really wish I could have seen her go after Chris with her moves.
That's why Marka Hase was one of the contestants, and all she was doing was rehearsing wrestling moves on Chris Cog, and everywhere, backstage, after the show.
During the show, right before the last one came up right where we were, and the dude ended up taking my chair.
So wait, what happened? So explain what happened exactly with her.
They came up to the upstairs part, and then he fucking threw the other guy into the table right behind us where we were signing,
Uh-huh.
because that's where we were sitting. It's just in front with all the chairs. And then um, they like look at us and they grabbed my chair and threw it. And then there was the other chair. So when they ended up going back down, they ended up jumping off the railing where we were standing. And I at least got the other chair to sit on.
That was insane. That was like that main event was like literally
It was nuts.
like a war zone. It
Yeah,
was
because like in the crowd and everything.
yeah, that was really
It was sick.
cool. So we had who else was there? There was Taylor Nicole. There was Brandy Graves, who I've never met. She was very nice. Nikki Sex made an appearance, who I haven't seen in years. Her and I, been friends for a long, long time. Marga Hase, who's wonderful. She came dressed very cool, very Japanese.
Hmm.
J Love, who's like one of the original XPW. Actually, she was a wrestler. She's a wrestler, wasn't it? She's an ex-wrestler. Oh yeah, what was your talent? Because there was a talent portion of the contest.
Oh, Brandy Graves and myself decided to torque our boobs on in the ring.
So how do you torque your boobs actually?
We just put our arms together so our boobs squished together and we got major cleavage and then we just flexed them.
So you both can flex your boobs. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, because a lot of the dudes can't. They can't do it like ours, so we're the only ones that probably could.
Mm, that's kind of exciting, I guess, in some ways. And I mean, the crowd loved it. They're like, "Oh!" And all you hear is from the crowd, "Show your tits, show your tits," and you can't really show your tits. There's kids in the crowd. I guess you can. It doesn't matter. But why? Why if there's kids in the crowd, right?
Right?
So before the show, now we just talked about XPW and the bloody death matches and the wonderful stuff that went on because we didn't leave the hotel until super late because your friend Megan had to charge her cell phone.
Yeah.
So we went back to the hotel. You had to get your luggage, and then we just kind of wound up hanging out in the lobby and in the hotel room with a handful of people.
Yeah.
But so we didn't leave. We didn't leave till like fucking 2 something in the morning, 2:30 in the morning from the hotel.
We ended up getting home at like 3:30.
And at
And then
6.
we both passed out.
Oh yeah. Oh, I woke up. My back is like I did 25,000 steps, and and if it was just walking is one thing, but then like it's up and down, shooting, running to the ring, back. Look at that dog. Oh my God! Look at that pit just staring at us. What's up, handsome fella? Oh, he's gone. So yeah, I kept waking up because I couldn't get comfortable because my back was hurting. But once I fell asleep, the alarm went off.
Right.
And then it went off again. And again. I'm gonna talk like you guys. And again.
And again.
Oh, why do you say again? Say again.
And again.
You say it like a proper American. Not you're Canadian. You're supposed to say and again.
That's not.
That's not really.
Yeah.
I thought Canadians had that accent where they go when they say again. It's again. They say it's again.
That sounds like Kansas City.
Maybe.
Again.
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 Okay, fine. Okay, maybe it's gonna say.
Brother.
Well, bro, yeah, that's a hardcore hillbilly. Hey, ladies.
That's Kansas.
That's good. Yeah, he was he's very hillbilly.
Congratulations to the Chiefs on their win.
That's right. The Chiefs won. That's right, because you arrived, Darcy Diamond. You landed from Canada on Super Bowl Sunday.
Yes, I did. And then we watched Super Bowl and had In-N-Out.
Well, I watched majority of the Super Bowl, and you woke up. Well, it's funny because when I picked you up, you're like, I got all this energy. I'm ready to go. And I'm like thinking, she's going to pass out. And then we get back to the house, and
we ate In-N-Out, and then I definitely passed out. I slept the whole day away.
Yeah, Darcy wakes up and goes, so when's the Super Bowl? And I go, it's in the third quarter. You're like, what? How are the Edmonton Elks doing? Yeah, they're not Eskimos anymore. The Edmonton Elks doing.
They'll always be Edmonton Eskimos in my eyes.
Yeah.
It's my favorite.
Mine too. When I growing up, I was an Edmonton Eskimos fan because of the uniforms. They look like the Green Bay Packers.
Green, gold.
Yeah, pretty cool.
White.
And so Sunday you landed. Then we watched the second half of the Super Bowl together. So what did we do on Monday? Do you remember? I don't even remember. I mean, like the week's been like packed. So
Monday is Monday when we shot the retro looking scene? Or is that Tuesday?
That's well. Okay, I guess we go. Okay, so we shot. You got your eyes. Well, you're in town for a specific reason. The most important reason.
My eye tattoo. And left eye tattoo.
How did that go, and who did it, and how was the experience?
It was amazing. It was done by Luna Cobra. He flew from Miami, and it was phenomenal. He's always such an amazing experience, which is why I can't wait to go back to see him to get my tongue done.
And so he did your first eye as well, right?
Yeah, he did my right eye back on December 13th. I flew up on the 12th to Miami, so I'm on the 13th. Saw him again on the 14th, and came home on the 15th.
And can you talk about the process? Because I mean, you don't have to get into details, but I'm sure people are like, "Wait, what do you mean eyeball tattoo? What does that actually entail?" Because most people have no clue and don't know.
He puts a hollow needle into your eyeball and injects the ink.
Whoa!
It's so sick because it doesn't hurt at all. There's no nerve endings in your eyeball, so it doesn't hurt. It's amazing.
And what color are your eyes now?
Black. The whites of my eyes are all pitch black.
You heard that correct. She's got black eyeballs now. And you're planning coming back in a month or so for something else, huh?
My tongue splitting.
So you're gonna have black eyeballs and a split tongue, and then also you're getting something else done.
Tattooed?
No, on your face.
Face tattoo?
I guess your head, not your face. Inside your head, your mouth.
Splitting my tongue, and
You're gonna be a vampire.
oh yeah, thanks. And I have permanent fangs.
So how does that work? So you're gonna
I'm the living HOsferastu.
HOsferatu. So Darcy, I gave her a name of HOsferatu, like Nosferatu, for all you horror fans. But since Darcy's character is a vampire hoe, she's HOsferatu. So she's gonna be a living, real life living HOsferatu
Yes.
with fangs, with a split tongue, and black eyeballs.
Yes.
And you were getting this done before we even decided to do a movie like this. I think
Yeah.
I actually wrote the character around you because of all the stuff you were getting done.
Yes.
So I guess okay. So Thursday you got the tattoo. Wednesday night,
We shot all day Wednesday, right? No.
the Tuesday we shot all day,
Okay.
and Wednesday we shot at night with Marika and you.
Yes.
Oh yeah, that's right. So what did we do? We went. Um, we were gonna go on Wednesday night to dinner. The day went long, so we decided
We
to.
have Olive Garden early, and then I was a fat piece of shit for a shoot that night for our Feaster Bunny.
Try Feaster Bunny. I was trying to come up with a name for it. I'm like, Easter Bunny Feaster kind of sounds funny because it's like feast, but because the bunny masks were super crazy looking. That was a fun shoot. We didn't finish till like 12:30 at night. The night before your I it was crazy. Our like nights have been like incredibly long. That's right. You know what we did on Monday? We watched the Terrifier.
We did. And then the next day we watched Tinder Swindler. And we were supposed to watch Terrifier too.
Yeah, we were supposed to watch Terrifier too, but we watched the Tinder
Oh.
Swindler.
Now you have to watch Inventing Anna because it's like a female version of the Tinder Swindler. It's insane. It's more insane.
I actually have another movie that I watched. It's called Inventing Somebody Else. I have another name that I could put in. That is a good swindler.
Oh.
We won't mention names, but you know what I'm saying. Anyways, so we had a really good shoot. We shot on Tuesday. We shot. No, Wednesday. Wednesday we shot at the location I usually shoot at, and I wanted to shoot there.
Oh my god, it was so beautiful. The house is beautiful. We ended up doing a last minute kind of, well, for myself it was last minute girl boy scene.
And the main reason that location was used is because there's an elevator that goes up, and I wanted to do the whole point was that Darcy was getting all the face modifications, like the eyeball tattoo, uh, um, tongue splitting, and I wanted to incorporate her look, the pre-modification look, to the scene where she's a vampire and she just gets discovered underground by Bragg Agents, and he calls the Soul Piercer, which is Derek Pierce, and his semen covers Darcy's face, and she gets cured from being a vampire because his semen has these kind of powers. So we shot the post scene of Darcy with one black eye, no fangs, no split tongue, and we're in an elevator, and it's like my character is taking her up the elevator away from her lair, and she's healed, and the whole point was to do a really funny dialogue in the car, and somebody has some acting chops and is really funny, and that would be you.
I suck at acting, so it was funny.
Yes, we did a bunch of takes, and the beautiful part is, like, for somebody who's not that good at acting, if you give them funny dialogue or you give them funny mannerisms to do, and you do a few takes, they'll pull it off. Dramatic is different. Dramatic is hard. Like, if you're not a good actor, dramatic acting is difficult. That's why it's always funny when porn people shoot dramatic porn. I'm like, there's probably like 3 people in porn that can fucking act, and so now you're trying to do drama.
Acting like it's good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, you're good at acting like, oh my god, you're so good. Oh.
Exactly.
So that's the kind of acting you're good at.
Yeah.
Wait, so you're faking it? Is that what you just told me?
Well, I mean, in like the shitty relationships where it's not actually good. Like, oh my god, I can tell it was real, that you enjoyed it. I'm like,
There you go. News break, everybody. News break. So if you if, whoa, that's Darcy original right there. So we shot this really funny skit in the car, and we've been posting it on social media because it's fucking hilarious. Where it's the post you being healed. You have one black eyeball because Derek missed your other eyeball with his jizz, so you still have one dark eyeball. So when you're completely done with the modifications, we are going to bring you back to shoot the beginning of the whole thing, where my character discovers you, and Derek does a scene with you, and then I'll edit it in with the stuff that we just shot. It's gonna be pretty fantastic. But you know what was it? I'm trying to think what night it was. Monday, I think you and I shot all that cool shit. Or was it Tuesday?
I think it
It was Tuesday, I think.
was it.
Yeah, I think Monday was like a slow day. Yeah, you slept most Monday because you were still like getting acclimated to America, to United, not America, to California, to LA. But we shot super cool. Like I've been redoing my condo to be a shooting area. So I have a purple wall with like all this cool retro furniture, record player. Uh,
Setup.
yeah, it was cool. And so we just shot this really really cool photo set with you of you like listening to records, and you're reading All Star magazine in the pictures, because the whole point was to let's make a really cool photo shoot that we can send to them, and hopefully they'll throw it in a magazine, maybe put it on the cover. Who fucking knows? You never know, right?
I'm excited. It was
Yeah.
so sick.
Yeah, it was really
Everything about it was so sick.
It turned out like sometimes you just never know. You just light, and then you hope things turn out wonderfully. And the difference between stills and video is that with stills you could hide things. You know, like you could like set up a frame where you don't see, literally off frame there's like nothing going on except maybe like a bunch of equipment or a cat sitting there licking its leg or fucking butthole. For some video you can't hide things like that, and stills you can. And so we did some really really cool pictures. Like if you actually, that's why I like to take white behind the scenes shots to show the whole setup, so people realize like holy fuck, like this is what they're working with, and how small that little area is. But it was awesome. And then 2 days later we shot, or the next day we shot on the location, and we decided on Thursday, on Tuesday, oh my god, Wednesday night. God, all the days are all fucking just like blending together. So on Wednesday we had Marika and Chris come over, and we shot the bunny stuff, the feaster bunny stuff. Again, like you see, like the first setup we did, I was like, God, I'm not really happy. Let me just fuck around with this lighting, and then it just clicked in, and it was like, holy shit, it looks so damn cool.
It was so sick.
Right? Yeah, it was. We got so much behind the scenes. We've been shooting behind the scenes of the whole week you're here, so we can throw together a really cool episode on two Russians, one. There was gonna be two Russians, one Canadian.
Yeah.
This one, so it's gonna take me probably a week to edit it because there's so much content, but it's so fucking cool.
It's so sick.
Yeah, so it'll be on two Russians, oneamerica.com. Or I'm gonna try to get two Russians, one Canadian.com. So this way, if somebody types in two Russians, one Canadian.com, it goes straight to the YouTube channel with your episode, which will be cool.
Two Russians, one American dose.
Oh yes, that's right. Because in 2 weeks there's gonna be two Russians, one Canadian dose, part two, with who?
Kennedy Rose.
Woo! Kennedy Rose is in town.
Yep.
That's right. That's right.
She couldn't make it this go round, so she's coming next time.
And her plan is to get her butthole tattooed.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm excited to see what she decides to get on her butthole.
Yeah, I don't even have an idea.
I wonder how she's doing the balloon knot.
What is that?
Butthole? Kind of looks like a balloon knot.
Oh my god, that's right.
You look at the end of it. It's not like the little wrinkled donuts.
That's right. We call it spokes because it looks like bicycle spokes.
Oh. We call them balloon knots in Canada.
Well, that's a lot nicer term than fucking bicycle
Or
spokes.
mine's the eye of the lotus.
Oh yeah. Why?
Because I've got a giant ass lotus on my butt.
You have a giant lotus on your butt.
Yeah, because I decided in 2020, December 2019, that I wanted to do porn. So I messaged my tattoo artist. I was like, hey, we need to fill in the gap here. Can you think of what to put in my butt? So that way we can fill it out. And then if I decide to do, well, clearly I'll be doing anal at some point. And that was my first scene. And then, yeah, it's a giant ass lotus. And people think to flower the shit out of me.
It's a really cool tattoo. I remember the first footage I ever got of you from for Alterotic. Your footage was sent in, and we were all sitting around and going like, "Oh my fucking god, look at her butt tattoo! It's fucking amazing." Because like you never know, there's so many people with some shitty ass tattoos, and then your tattoo was like, holy moly! So if you're listening to this, go search out Darcy Diamond. Oh yeah,
Darcy Diamond tattoo.
is that what it's called?
Yeah, that's what, if you Google it for some reason, that pops up.
Oh, and where can they find you?
Everywhere. Their dad's basement. Instagram, DarcyDiamond.official. TikTok, which is DarcyDiamond.official. Twitch and Trovo, which are gaming sites that I game on. Live stream is Miss Darcy Diamond, MissDarcyDiamond. My website, www.missdarcydiamond.com. Ultra-erotic. VR bangers. Which Ultra-erotic has my best stuff, so.
That's a lot.
What else do I have?
Your Twitter. Did you mention your Twitter?
Oh, Darcy Diamond 90 is that you want to see the good stuff.
Oh, there's good stuff on there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, well, there it is.
Let's see how long it lasts until they decide to, cancel us on Twitter.
That's right. It's getting close to cancel time on Twitter for the porno people.
Yeah, because you can't promote any other social media base, it seems like, on there.
Yep, they're like, y'all motherfuckers, we're running this place like the Wild Wild West, and the new sheriff is in town. That's basically what's happening.
Right.
We're pretty close to the airport, and give me a couple of highlights. Give me the top 3 highlights of your trip.
Ivan and I finally slept together. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Just kidding. We just slept in the same house.
That's right. We just slept in the same house, like exactly. And every time we would fall asleep, we would hear each other farting and snoring.
Yeah, I heard you fart a lot.
Liar! I heard you fart a lot.
I ate it by accident. Remember?
Oh yeah, that was the end. Yeah, that's right. You had to turn away from me. I'm like, what's wrong? You're like, I just swallowed your fart.
Yeah, I almost puked. Oh my god, I'm ready to puke actually right now because my throat so hurts.
It's probably from my fart.
The Chick-fil-A, eating In-N-Out, making breakfast at bacon, sausages, and then the buckwheat mixed berry Eggos.
Oh.
Olive Garden, shooting the retro looking scene, first time shooting the HOsferastu. Did I say it right?
HOsferatu, yeah.
Getting my pronouns right.
That's right, exactly.
And then what else? Meeting Jasmine for the first time.
Yeah, how was that?
I loved it. She's exactly how she is on the way you hear her.
Right, yeah, she's just like an open book, right? Yeah, 100%. And she's very nice. She's very kind. She's very nice. She's just so all over the place.
And then the grand finale of all time.
Yeah.
Was XPW. I can't wait to come back.
It's funny how fucking XPW works. It's like a fucking cult. You're like, oh my god, I need to see more. Because also once you meet the wrestlers and the people backstage is when
they're such sweethearts. They look like savages in the ring, but they're all teddy bears.
Right? Yeah. Afterwards,
females, because you'd think that they'd bitch They were all so sweet, so kind, and so nice. Even after getting fucking broken light tubes all over them, cut up in blood.
It's not amazing how like I had hardly any negative experience. Can't even think of one wrestler or even backstage person that I felt disrespected by, and it was, and some that were standoffish with me. I shit you not. As soon as they saw the pictures, they were like, "Oh fuck," like Atticus Hogan doesn't know what the fuck I am. So I took a couple of pictures, and he was in the zone, like he was like thinking about like obviously what was going on and stuff, and I took a couple of pictures. I showed him. He goes, "Oh, these are fucking great. Let's go." So it's for me as a photographer. It's cool when new people come along and I just show them one picture, because they don't know. I mean, they probably deal with a lot of fucking shitty ass photographers who just put on camera flash and just snap away. Fuck that noise. And yeah, it was great. It was and they all liked you. So I was like, I think Darcy wants to come back. They're like, she's fucking welcome back. Whatever welcome back to watch. Welcome back to I don't know what Rob has
Cass
for
is
like.
gonna love it if she makes it to one.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I think like the trip that you and Kennedy are planning in April.
Yeah.
The XPW will be doing a show in LA. So and it's the Deathmatch Tournament, California Part 2.
I'm stoked. I'm so stoked. This time I'm gonna be wearing more clothes. And I'm gonna pack warmer weather clothes. Cause I didn't pack warm clothes. I packed fucking slutty, like summer weather, like heat stroke type clothes.
Well, now you know. So we're going to Ric Flair Terminal. Damn, is this packed right now? This early in the morning? Look at this.
At least we have time.
That's right. So my plan is I'm going back to Pomona after I drop you off, and I'm gonna nap. So one of the girls, her wallet's missing, so I have to go to the Derby room at 9 in the morning to look in their lost and found, and then after I do that, I'm gonna go to the hotel that Jasmine left for us. Well, because she went back home last night, and I'm gonna take a nap, and then I'm shooting Lindsay Snow and possibly Cat Martini. So all equipment staying in the car. I'm pooped. I'm tired. I'm sore as fuck. So once I get after the derby room, I get to the room. I'm gonna try to like nap for like fucking 2 hours, before checkout, because I'm sure they're all gonna be out themselves. I mean, I like text them. I'd be like, "Hey, you guys want to buy me breakfast?"
Come on,
Oh my gosh,
these drivers are retarded. I mean, ridiculous. They're ridiculous.
There you go. In Canada, the word retarded is still legal. So for all of you woke ass motherfuckers, and yeah,
I was born retarded.
See, there you go.
So I'm allowed to say it.
So you know what they say. Game recognizes game. Retard recognizes retard.
Yep.
There it is.
I had a speech impediment till I was like 13. I was in speech therapy till I was like 14.
And the word retarded actually means like you're a little behind. So exactly. There it is.
And I was put in special classes because people thought I needed the extra help. Yet I was just made fun of in school real bad because I had a damn helper, and it did not help at all. It just made me hate school even more.
Little did they know, now you have the lotus butt tattoo, and you have black eyeballs, and you were an XPW. So ha 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 to all everybody who was making fun of you. Like that. That's how you do it.
Right.
And the fart noise was because of you.
Beauty and no brains. Your looks are gonna wear off. What are you gonna do then? I don't have to do shit.
Well, let's say the beauty wears off. Damn, that motherfucker's going fast in the lane that's not supposed to go in.
I'm gonna be a gilf.
There you go. It could be a gilf. I mean,
gilf porn.
Gilf porn. We're almost there. We're almost to your terminal, Darcy Diamond. So, we're gonna sign off. Any final words, Darcy?
Make America great again.
Oh, that's right. You saw the Mega Maga, and how many people actually sing along?
Oh my God, everybody.
And the Mega Maga character is supposed to be the bad guys, and then you got Danny Manchichi running around with the fucking megaphone the whole time, screaming, making
And he
like
smoked with the chair. And then last night he was fucking sleeping under the table.
Yeah, we went to the room and he was like out. Well, he was laying under this fucking table and grabbing everybody's feet. And like he grabbed my leg and I thought there was a dog in the room. Like, what the fuck? And it's Danny under the table trying to sleep, and everyone that walks into the room, he grabs their legs.
So we just stood in front of him.
That's right.
And then he passed out with his thermos.
It was a hell of a time. Oh, that's right, he did.
Yeah.
But yeah, oh my god, that fucking main event is a war zone like no other war zones I've ever seen.
It was insane. It was so insane.
Yeah, Danny got fucking rocked by Schlack. I think Schlack was annoyed at him constantly screaming in that megaphone and setting the siren. I was like, where? It looked like a riot, and it sounded like a riot because it sounded like a riot. Uh, um, whatever. Okay. Siren, riot siren. I'm confused. Okay. You're at B, Terminal B.
Am I?
Right? Aren't you in Terminal
I
B?
don't know.
Because that's where you were last time. So,
Uh,
so let's take a look.
I'm even on the player.
All right. So I know international is Terminal B, but are these international? No, that's just Delta. It's just in Spanish as well. I thought it was international because
Mexico. It does not say
it,
Mexico.
it says Aero Mexico, but close enough. Delta. Yeah, I guess Delta's is international because it's got like the French one, and then they got the Aero Mexico. All right. Okay, we're going to sign off. I'm going to concentrate on the road, and you're going to concentrate on staying away before you get through your gate and go to sleep.
Yeah. I'm excited to go home and see a certain someone.
I'm in LA. Duh.
my wiener back home.
Your wiener back
My
home.
wiener.
Your wiener. Okay. So, Darcy, on that note, your wiener is. I wait you.
His name's Rob.
His name's Rob. Okay.
Yeah.
Wiener Rob.
Gnarly. He's got a gnarly wiener.
Just,
And gnarly personality.
oh, there you go.
He's amazing.
All right. On that note, Darcy.
Hopefully this one doesn't bite the dust.
Yeah. Well, you never know. You never know. You never know. Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
My fingers are crossed on this one. Finger. Because 2 fingers are a jinx.
Oh. Okay. Well, your pussy lips are crossed.
Yes. Crossing on his dick tonight.
Whoa. Okay. Fine. All right. We're out of here. Bye, Darcy Diamond. See you later, alligator. And we're gonna.